So hey, welcome to the first day of lean bulking. I've been working out for a few years, but I haven't been quite consistent because of sometimes I get injured or sometimes I do not have money to afford diet or simply do not have time to work out. So from today, I will be working out consistently while hitting my protein intake, and throughout this period we are going to follow a push-pull leg series. We are going to work out 6 days a week while hitting our protein intake most days, and we are going to do 10,000 steps per day. Let's see what changes do I see in my body in the next 2 months. So today is push day. Although it is a push day, we are not going to train our triceps because I generally train my triceps while training my back, which is on pull day. That's because I feel that while training my triceps on push day, they already get quite fatigued while doing pushing exercises like push-ups, incline push-ups and all. So that's why rather than training my half fatigued triceps on push day, I prefer training them on pull day. So we are going to start with some shoulder rotations, simple old school shoulder rotations. Because we do not have much equipment, we are going to work out with just our dumbbells, and it's 6 a.m. in the morning, so I do not have any kind of light source. So I'm using this ring light that might have been reflecting on my glasses, so don't mind it. And we are going to some shoulder rotations. Just rotate your shoulders properly like this. I generally try to do 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. So now that we have got our shoulders warmed up, it's time to warm up our ankles and our chest. So just going to the normal heavyweight push-ups is not a good idea if you don't want your ankles or your shoulders injured. So start with some shoulder rotation that we have already did, and then we are going to do some normal warm-ups. You can see I saw this in on YouTube and it has helped me a lot too. We just go sit like this on our heels and then place your hands shoulder width apart and then just go up. I try to just go as after doing 10 reps on each hand placement, we are just going to move on to some knee push-ups. Just uh, note that we do not start doing push-ups from the get-go. We just slowly build up our capacity, and I haven't been working out for last few days, so it's even more important that I get my body warmed up first and then move on to heavy lifting like this. Now the goal of warming up your body is not to go into complete failure. So we're just going to increase our body temperature. You do not need to go till failure in your warm up as well. It will just compromise your ability to perform your working sets properly. So let's get to the working sets now. One more important thing is that I will also be noting down my each reps and sets throughout the workout so that I will be able to progressively overload throughout this journey. Noting down my exercises, noting down the weights with which I have performed a particular exercise is quite important and has helped me a lot because I have kind of a bird memory. I generally forget half things in my daily routine. So I can't expect myself to remember how many reps did I do last time in a particular exercise with a particular weight. So rather than trying to memorize all these things, it's just better to note it down on a paper. Generally, I note it down on my notes app. I'm using this phone to record myself. So I'm going to note it down on a piece of paper, and every exercise I'm going to note down how many reps I did and with what weight did I perform these reps. First, it's week 1 Push day 1. So first exercise would be our inclined push-ups. We're just going to do 1, 2, and 3. 3 sets in the beginning because I do not want to overtrain myself. It will be just 3 sets, and then we are going to do some lateral raises and then some chest flies, which will be with dumbbell chest flies, and some uh, shoulder presses, and for biceps we are going to do bicep curls, normal dumbbell bicep curls, and concentration curls. There are 6 exercises that we are going to perform today, so I can show you. I have just written 1, 2, 3 sets. I'm going to just write the reps and weights on every column of this table. I didn't draw the lines, but that's just how you can do this. It's a simple way to note your workouts on your paper, or if you are using a notes app, you can do on that notes app as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It didn't go properly to complete muscular failure on the first set. Generally, when I worked out before, I do get to muscular failure on each set. But for now, I'm trying to refrain to doing that because I don't want to you can say, fatigue on my muscles. I have to train my chest after 2 days again. So rather than over fatiguing my chest, I want to increase the time of tension throughout the week. Also try to stay hydrated between the workouts. Although it's not good to drink too much water because you don't want to go to pee after every set, right? So I try to get some sips of water every after every 2 sets. Keep myself hydrated so that I can give my complete 100% on each set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that was 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think pump is good. Working out after a long time, it feels so better. Without working out every single day, I feel my day is kind of incomplete without working out. It's a good thing. So I feel the gym is the best kind of addiction that you can have. So I feel better rather than smoking, drinking, having the addiction to work out every single day. Is good for your health and is quite satisfying as well. I've learned this from Saket Kukle that has helped me to improve my bicep size as well as my form. What I do is I try to twist my pinky fingers outwards while I pull the dumbbells up. So like this. It really improves the tension on my biceps on the peak of this exercise, right? Like this. It has helped a lot to improve my mind muscle connection with my biceps as well as gain some weight. My bicep had been my weak muscle group since the very beginning, so I have been able to grow them a bit. Pump is, I think it's pump is quite good today. 6, 7, 9. This 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. Now, while doing shoulder presses, the most important thing that I've learned is I try to not flare out my elbows too much while doing this movement. Rather than doing this, that kind of hurts my shoulders. So I try to keep a bit of angle like this. It is better on my shoulders. 6, 7, 8. second set was I was already able to get